Hello everyone, I'm Prasad and welcome to Hey Baba. Today I am sitting with Dr. Ravindra Singhal, who is the Commissioner of Nagpur. We are here to get insights on the sex racket cases that have become frequent in Nagpur. Sir, please tell us some ground reality about these cases and the culmination of scenarios depending on which the victims have been taken into custody. What is the actual scenario? Please tell us.
We have been quite strict about these cases, and because they generally happen in the areas which are away from the public view, or sometimes in the societies or the colonies itself. And as soon as we get information from there, we conduct organized raids, and also we keep on keeping a track on such kind of activities. In addition to this, we also keep watch on social media through which these people conduct their business. So all these things are the ways to keep watch on them. And once we are confirmed, then there are different ways to conduct raids, and through them we approach them through dummy customers or sometimes directly there, and then conduct the raid and apprehend the accused and the victims also. So whoever is involved into it, then during further investigation, what has been happening, how long it has been happening, what was the history, and how were they conducting their business through different means. All these things are collected, and further actions taken.
Keeping the fact in mind, sir, that you said that you will conduct these raids after seeking information, uh, have these cases been primarily of voluntary prostitution or are these cases of forced prostitution?
It is not easy to say, and it cannot be disclosed this way. But this is illegal, whatever is happening, and as per PETA Act, all these illegalities have to be stopped. And now, many a times, depending on their social status, depending upon their economic status, depending upon various other factors, sometimes people are forced into it, sometimes they voluntarily do it, but it is illegal. So whatever illegal is cannot be justified by any means. So we conduct the our operations and conduct the raids and then make the cases.
So, the victims of these cases, what is the age group and where do they belong to? Are they from Nagpur itself?
No, that varies. Many a times they come from outside also, and we have found in few cases that they circulate from one state to another state. This is also has been found in many cases, and the age group varies. Generally, the it is age group of 18, 20, and then up to say 40, 45 or something. It varies. Many times it is a little more also. It depends. So difficult to say what age group is indulging into this.
Sir, what are the gullible circumstances under which these cases have been rooted out? When I say that, it's usually the cases that have been surging up since Jan. We have seen that it's happened in spas and salons, say in Dharampet, Khamla, Gokulpet, and now Ginger Mall, a very, very central locality. So, what are the circumstances under which these cases are surging up? What are the factors you attribute to
So
this?
there are two, three issues which I want to make clear. One is that we are actively pursuing such cases. It can also happen that even after getting the information, police is not acting. So whatever information we get, we conduct our operations. That is one. Secondly, our awareness is also going to people through various means like social media or mainstream media, and we are telling people that if they observe such kind of activity anywhere, they should tell us. And because this is, as I mentioned, there are various factors responsible for this. People are forced into it, and it happens. So until unless we act on them, the cases will not happen. So that is why you are watching that such cases, 8 cases have happened in last 4 5 months, and this is only possible because we are conducting such kind of operations vigorously and telling people that this cannot be allowed under any circumstances.
Looking at this entire scenario from a very societal point of view, what are the factors per se you would want to say that, what is the kind of society we are developing here, sir? Because Nagpur has had crime rate previously. Obviously, that's been there. But now, what are the things that the youth should be aware of, the parents should be aware of, and residents should be aware of?
See, if you talk only about this issue, I think they should be vigilant and they must keep watch whatever is happening in their society. And there are many other issues also involved with this. So what I'm saying in many cases, if you leave this issue, the drugs is an issue which is has to be dealt firmly and strictly. So this we are doing with all our information, with all our strength. We have to stop this menace, and only the youth, children, they are getting trapped into it, which is more serious because it destroys the person. That should not happen. So this is one, and such kind of issues which can create havoc in the society have to be stopped. And as you mentioned, Nagpur has been, in limelight for negative reasons like crime and criminal activities. But we are doing our best, and now we have to change the perception of people about the city, and for that everybody will have to work, because until unless the information comes to us, or we also gather information, so the gap which is existing in the between the police and the society, that has to be bridged, and we are working on that also. So all the factors we are touching, and I can assure you that as a police commissioner, we are doing our best, and I can assure that this perception will have to be changed, and it is being changed now.
So you spoke about drugs, and what is the scenario of drugs in the city, and what are you doing, and what is your team doing to contain the drug situation in the city?
So for this, it is just like this only, and we are keeping watch through different means. So there are different agencies which work in this direction. So sharing of information from them, with them, and those who consume it, they are also our target. Those who supply that, or the peddlers, they are also under our scanner, and we are monitoring them, which I cannot disclose to you. But there are some hotspots where it happens. So all these are being targeted. They are being raided frequently, and we have a specialized unit to work in this direction. In addition to this, the local police, the crime branch, and the special unit, they all are coordinating and cooperating with each other, so that if we find a case of consumption, so where did he get or she get that a drug like MD or ganja or whatever. So we want to reach to the supplier and the supplying area also, because it doesn't it is supplied from outside. So who and from where was it supplied? So all these things we are doing.
So, except for the previous case which happened in Fully Market, it's also been noticed that the previous cases took place in spas and salons. So, are the owners of spas and salons in the near future going to be under strict supervision and any sort of restrictions per se?
Yes, yes, yes. We are doing it, and we are sending the customers also. We tell them that you go frequently or from time to time, so that if they find any such kind of activity happening inside, so that will be like first hand information. And they tell us that this is happening. So they should not take it just for granted that nothing will happen. We are sending our people. I mean, the public also tells us, and we also send sometimes. So that is why, when I said that they are dummy customers are sent. So it happens that they tell us that, sir, yes, it is true. I heard this, I saw this, and on that basis, then we conduct the raids.
Please tell us what is the penalty, and a very brief message to the people of Nagpur, how they could be aware and vigilant about such situations.
Yeah, so regarding punishment, we see the case has to be strong, and once the strong case goes with all the evidences, will all the witnesses, everything intact. So on that basis, the cases are proved, and then the punishment is given to the accused. So there are various factors, and for drug related, there is a different punishment, and for the PETA kind of cases or the Spar which you mentioned, there are different punishments. But our guidelines to the staff is that the cases have to be made strong, so that they don't we don't lose in the case in the court of law, and the person should get the highest punishment.
All right, sir. A message for the public, how they could be aware and vigilant about such situations and reach out to the right people.
So, my request to everybody who is listening to this interview is that they should be aware of whatever is happening in their areas, around their areas, or the societies where they go, or to the spas or the other places wherever they go. They should be vigilant, and if you find anything which is illegal, everybody knows what illegal thing is, so that you should tell us. Tell, you can directly tell me also, or the senior officials in the commissionerate, and I can assure you one thing, that we will take the strictest of the action against them. As you are seeing that we are conducting many raids, we are conducting various operations, and our aim is to contain and stop such kind of activities.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ravindra, for connecting with us. Viewers, please stay connected for more such content. Thank you.
Hey Bawa, like, share and follow for more updates.